oasis in the desert. Welcome to Chase Field. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Washington Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Huskies head coach before the game. This season hasn't gone the way he planned, but one of the things he said to his team in the locker room, let's go out and have some fun. We had big expectations, and while we fell a little bit short, I want our fans and our team to play with pride, to have excitement, and show everybody what we're made of. We have an opportunity to start new right now with this game.
He's got great speed. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lewis on the play action. Caught by Williams on the right. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Colorado.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problems. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here is the tough, sure-handed Desmond Roebuck. He's a good route runner, good, solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throwing, Williams. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Colorado inside, it's Young. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. In traffic, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! He got a step and just dusted the field.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Williams. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Williams looking for a man. Short pass. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Play action with Williams. Look out. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
That's a bang-bang type play. RPO in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing. Lewis. Under pressure. Finds his big tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it moving. It's Young.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught by Williams. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. There he goes down the right side. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
At first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. Defense all over him. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down. Williams to throw for it on fourth. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Holly, what update do you have for me?
Here on the Buffalo sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable in their play calls. That means they've got to get better on the line of scrimmage and get that run game alive here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
From the gun, it's Young. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Third and long right here. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Welsh. At the 35, he's got room. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Lewis finds his man. It's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. Snap it to the back. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The Buffaloes are marching down the field.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Hits inside. It's Young. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Play action with Lewis. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Pulling it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Throwing. Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis to throw. Spins away from the defense. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Here's Williams to throw. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the Colorado sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the RPO, got him. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. They're all over it. Just gets rid of that one.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Trying to take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Williams moves to his right. On the move, he fires. Got him in the open. Oh, he found the space on the right. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Here comes the 2-point try. Williams will pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun on third down, Lewis. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They swarm him under for no gain. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Throwing, Williams. Lets it fly. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Going right and going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed.
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Williams. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field positions. Play fake, Lewis. In the backfield, it's Young. Makes the tackle.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
2nd and long here. Sells to fake. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Keeps it himself. Defense comes up with a huge stop and maybe forcing them into a field goal attempt. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Play fake, Williams. Fires to the middle. Got his man all by himself. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Huskies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The give on the counter. They put the brakes on it.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. The give to the lone running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looking to move the chains. Washington now on 4th down. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Got his man. Oh, he's got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Lewis. Bought a little time, lets it go. Comes down, it's Moore. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Looking for a gap. It's Young. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. On the gun on third down, Lewis. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads.
He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll run it on the counter. Tease an alley. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's some daylight. There he goes. He's at the 50, at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Williams reels it in.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the run, it's Young. Oh, what a move. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Here's Lewis to throw. Turns up, it's Coleman Williams. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Out wide left, it's Moore. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for room. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Williams on the play fake. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, number 19. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Got him on the RPO. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The handoff. Makes a man miss.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Down he goes.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Powers inside. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Leaves it in his belly. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Brings into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete in fourth. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Motion from the wide receiver. Snags it and he's open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finding some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside. It's Carr. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running the red zone, it's Washington. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Keeps it on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Buffs now use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Tries it on the sneak. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Touchdown, Washington! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Throwing, Lewis. Rush right in his face. And he avoids the sack.
And this defense is doing exactly what I would do. Like, bring in more DBs, like rush the passer and play the pass. So how is this offense going to take advantage, make some plays, because they've got to do it now.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Lewis from the gun on third down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Got to find a completion on this one. Oh, pressure's coming. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it.